No, for real. I had times, um, I just didn't want to talk. The words felt really heavy. I couldn't talk. I couldn't engage in conversations. Just wanted to be an observer in silence, watching them talking and not saying a single word. But at some point, people would just come and throw some comments here and there, and then I felt like it's not normal to be quiet. It's not normal to have your own world. It's not normal to not talk every time. But thanks to some experiences, I come to a conclusion that you don't have to be sociable the whole time. You don't have to be talkative always as well. We need sometimes that tiny area, our tiny world, where we just think, we just don't do anything. In this speedy world, people are included into some systems above some standards, and actually you feel like you're in a prison. You have to act like this, you have to say this, you have to make people comfortable, and you have to be comfortable. But in that loop, you're actually drained. You're feeling really tired. No, no, I'm a person who talks sometimes. Yes, I'm funny, I'm blah blah blah. But at some point, my battery goes like low, and I gotta just be that kind of listener. And to the point of being a listener, I'd like to mention this. Being a listener to understand, not to respond. That's a whole difference. Listening to understand means you're trying to get the other's feelings, means you're trying to really feel them.
See, actually, one part of the issue is that we got a lot of platforms where everybody can talk, they can give their opinions, even if it's something stupid. Come on, let's be honest with ourselves. And then when you see all of that, it's just so dumb that you prefer just not even watch and not to be involved. Like, influencers are fighting, I don't know, celebrities are living their lives, and you have to know all what's happening. You have to know the whole story. You have to know all the songs. You have to know everything about everyone, all what's going on, and like, gosh, that's too much, especially for a person who wants to focus on himself. Someone who wants to build a career, someone who wants to have a future, someone who wants to develop himself, to fix his, I don't know, his flaws. And actually, this is a great goal, and it takes a lot of time to work on it. Because, it's sort of habits. Those are principles. Those are ideas we believed for years. So, in order to change it, it takes a lot of time and dedication. And being like distracted by all those stories. And I actually had experiences like I would focus on myself. I don't care about movies or series or those celebrities that much. Like, I do know some names, but not that much. Yet, when I got to school, I found my friends like talking about a lot of things. She did this, he did that, and they were crying, and this happened. Did you know about that drama? And then I'd be like, yo, guys, what's going on? And they mention some names. I'd be like, who is he? What does he do in life? And what is that? And they give you that bombastic side eye, like, how don't you know it? Like, gosh, it became like something, an obligation to know certain people, even though if we just sit alone for a moment, you don't have to know them. Like, they aren't scientists and they didn't invent something big. It's not something necessary. If you love them, okay, go ahead and love them. But obliging other people to actually know them, and it's sort of, let's say, standards, like, everybody have to know certain stuffs, and we're in a pressure. So in those moments, I just prefer to be silent. Just I don't have to be involved in such conversations. I believe it's so dumb and a waste of time. I'd rather think. Maybe I'll find solutions to certain problems. Yet, when they see you like silent, believe me, they would say, "Oh my gosh, why don't you know all of those stuffs? Why aren't you talking about behind your back?" I swear to God, they all want to be like you somehow. They want to fix their problems and to actually be focused, because it's so hard to be focused in this fast world where the information is not just everywhere, and it's a great source for distraction. So I hope everybody normalize being silent. Of course, not that much. We have to hear your voices. You have to speak up in certain situations. Yet, it's all okay. If you didn't like the conversation, you don't have to be involved. And take care of yourselves all. And see you in the next episode, inshallah.